Okay, so now we want to do rumba boxes, also known as box steps, okay? So you hear the word box, you can picture a box. It's actually more of a square, okay, because it's flat and 2D. Rumba boxes, picture the square, okay? And we're always going to start standing in one of the corners of the square, okay? There's no set corner for this move that we're starting in. It just all depends on the choreography, okay? So when you hear box step or rumba box, think of a square and think about yourself being on one of the corners, all right? So let's pretend we're in the top left corner of the square, of the box, okay? That would mean if we visually drew a box around us, it would be like that, right? If we were in the top right corner of the square, then the box would be around us like this, right? The bottom, picture it, right, how it would be. On the bottom left corner, you can picture how it would be. Okay, so picture it being there, all right? Now, we're gonna build the box using both our feet, and we can build it either creating it clockwise or creating it counterclockwise, all right? Again, it just depends on the choreography, so you just have to know in your particular dance which way you're building it, all right? So again, your first thought on a box step or a rumba box should be the square, and your next thought should be, I'm standing in one of the corners, and your third thought should be, am I building this clockwise or counterclockwise, okay? After you know that, you want to think, this is what I tell my students, so I think is good. You want to think step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. If you can remember those words, it's going to help you to remember how you're going to make this box, okay? Let's pretend we're up in the top left corner. Often we're in the top left corner or we're in the bottom right corner, okay? So I'm going to show it to you from those places today. But technically, you could start anywhere, in any corner, okay? But let's pretend we're in the top left corner and the box is coming this way and we're going to build it to the right, okay? So we want our right foot free because it's going to make the first move to the right top corner, okay? We're going to think step, 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 drag. Drag just means slide your toe along the floor toward yourself. You're not going to put weight on that foot when you're done dragging. You're just going to leave this leg loose, keep your weight over here, almost as if you just went into a tap here, okay? Because we need this foot to be free now to start going the other direction. Okay, so here we go again, 3 steps in a drag. Step, 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 drag. Okay, see how we made the full box? Let's do it many times, okay, to get some muscle memory. Step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. To the corner, to the corner, to the corner, to the corner, right? Each foot is moving along the lines and heading over to each corner, right? The count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think step, 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 drag, step, 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 drag. Okay? Now, let's pretend we're in the bottom right corner of the box. Okay? Here we are. The box is around us like this now, right? This is the other most common one that we're going to do. All right? Let's now go left and up first. Step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. Step, step, step. The count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's pretend we're in the bottom left corner. And now we're going to build the box counterclockwise. Typically on these, it's going to be a side step that you make first. Okay, it's very rare, if I can think of any dance I know, that we start the box. Well, I shouldn't say that. No, there are that move up and then over. But often they do start with a side step. Okay? So let's say we're in the bottom left corner, and this time we want to build the box counterclockwise. So we're going to do step, 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 drag, starting to the right and up, okay? Step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. 3 steps and a drag. 3 steps and a drag. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Obviously, again, we could do this from every corner, any corner, I should say. Sometimes, I want to show you some other combinations that you can see for these boxes. Sometimes you make kind of a figure 8 using 2 boxes, okay? So picture you have 2 squares, and one square is on top of the other one, like this, okay? Picture them right here, and let's pretend we're standing right here in the bottom right corner of the top box. Okay, there's a dance called Little Rumba that's a classic dance. It's really nice and uses this, and it's lots of fun. In this case, we're starting in the bottom right corner of the top box, or you could think of it as the top right corner of the bottom box, right? We build this square to the left and up. Okay, we're going to build this one clockwise, coming back down to our starting point. And then we're going to go to the left again to start it, but this time go left and down and make this one counterclockwise. Okay, so left and up and around, and then left and down and around, like a figure 8. Okay, so let's try that now because it's fun. So left and up, step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. Step, 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 drag. Left and down, step, 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 drag, step, 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 drag. Left and up, step, 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 drag, step, step, step. Left and down, step, 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 drag, step, 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 drag. Okay, wasn't that fun? Another thing you can see in dances that's also fun is kind of, again, picturing those 2 boxes on top of each other like this. Sometimes we'll start down here in the bottom left corner, and we'll make half a box here, okay, and then it's kind of like we're doing just a piece of a figure 8. And then we come across here and go up to do half of this box, okay? So it's like an inverted L here, and then an L here. And that's fun too. So let's give that a try. So let's pretend we're in the bottom left corner of a box. We're going to do step, 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 drag. And now we're in the bottom right corner of the box that was on top. We're going to go left and up. Step, 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 drag. Let's do that again. To the right and up. Step, step, step. Drag to the left and up. Step, 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 drag. Isn't that neat? Okay. Now something else I want to tell you about these. Again, I like to tell people step, 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 drag, okay? Because I think visually, it can really help you see how you're building the boxes that way, okay? And often we'll do that in our dances, and it will never really be wrong, so to speak, if you don't. But often often dances won't have you really drag in on that last step, 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 drag, step, step, drag, drag, on that drag. They can have you doing a hold instead of the drag, okay? So let's pretend we're up in the top left corner of the box. Okay, so we can picture the box this way. Let's make it with step, 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 hold, so you can see what I mean, okay? It's gotta be the same motions, but instead of doing the drag, we're just gonna hold. We're gonna stay still for a count. Okay, so let's go right down first. Step, 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 hold, okay? Now, we're gonna go make it left and up, okay? But our foot's way up here, right? We could technically step to the corner, step together, step up. Okay, we could do that, okay? But what I like to do, just because I like to think of myself as finishing that box and having every foot go to every corner, before we head over there, we can kind of sneak this back in a drag and do step, 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 hold for this side. Okay, do you see what I mean with that? Let's just do a bunch, and I think it'll be easier to see on the floor what I mean. Here we go. Let's try to make the box with step, 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 hold. But keep that other foot, when it goes to make that new step, along the lines of the box, okay? Step, 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 hold. Step, 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 hold. Step, 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 hold. Step, 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 hold. 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. Okay, do you see how that works? So just be aware of that. Again, if you're new and you have any kind of rumba box, you can do step, 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 drag. No one's going to notice the difference, okay? And you'll have your weight in the right places and everything. But no, often there can be a hold there. Okay? So that's it for rumba boxes. Fun.